In the earlier class, we discussed regarding simple future, future continuous. Okay. So now, yeah. Good morning, everyone, children. In the earlier class, we discussed regarding simple future and future continuous. And in this class, we will discuss regarding future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay. Then we will discuss regarding first unit of your workbook. So be with your workbook. Okay. We will discuss what is there, what is given there in first unit of it. Okay. So the future perfect, first of all regarding the simple future. The simple future is used to tell something that has still to take place. It is used to tell something that has still to take place. Okay, for example, we discussed, I shall see him tomorrow. Okay, so shall, will plus first form of the verb. Shall, will plus first form of the verb, or the future continuous. We discussed in the earlier class, future continuous is used to express an action going on at some point of time in future. An action going on at some point of time in future. For example, I shall be reading the paper then. It means that at that particular time in the future, I will be doing this work. So it indicates some work going on in future time. They will be playing a match at that time. They will be playing a match at that time. I will be teaching you tomorrow. Okay. So likewise, it indicates what? It indicates that some work will be going on at some point of time in future. Okay. Now children, you write regarding the future perfect. Future perfect tense, you write, the future perfect is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain time in the future. It indicates what? It indicates the completion of an action by certain time in the future. Okay, so the future perfect tense, future perfect tense is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain time. By a certain time as I shall have finished my homework by evening. So it indicates what? It indicates the completion of an action by a certain time in future. I shall have finished my homework by evening. Okay. So a certain time in future. And what is that certain time? It is by evening. You write other example. Say we have in the room before you reach. Okay, she will have cleaned. She will have cleaned the room before you reach there. So it is indicating what? It is indicating the completion of a task there in future. And what is the task? What is the future time before you reach there? Okay. So we'll have plus third form of the verb, and here shall have plus third form of the verb. So that remains there in the perfect tense. Okay. Then the next it is regarding the future perfect continuous tense. That future perfect continuous tense. Okay, children, have you written all this? Yeah, you have written it or not? Yeah. You can use your mic to speak. Anusha written. What about others? So you write the next one, children. The future continuous. The future perfect continuous tense is used when an action is to continue, when an action is to continue till some point, till some point of time in future. Yeah, write the example. By 6 o'clock, I will have been sitting here for 10 hours. Okay. By 6 o'clock, I will have been sitting here for 10 hours. By 6 o'clock. So, the future perfect continuous tense is used when an action is to continue till some point of time. The action remains continuing till some point of time in the future. So, by 6 o'clock, that is the future time, I will have been sitting here. I will have been sitting here. Will have been plus ing form of the verb here for 10 hours. Okay. So for or since will indicate that it is perfect continuous tense. Then with the time adverbs you can identify it is of which tense. So by 6 o'clock this is indicating that it is that of future. Okay. You write another example. He joined this office in the month of March or December. He will have been working here for 10 months. Yes. So it is, he joined this office in the month of March. By December, he will have been working here for 10 months. So what is the future time? What is the future time difference by December? Okay, so once such a kind of future time difference is given, then that means that it is indicating about the future tense. He will have been working. That is indicating that the tense is that of perfect future perfect continuous. Okay, by December he will have been working here. He will have been working here for 10 months. Okay, for and since I have already discussed, it comes there in the perfect continuous tense. Okay, so we discussed that for is used for a period of time and since for a point of time. So likewise, children, to write it there in your notebook. Yes, the future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used when an action is to continue till some point of time in future. For example, it is given by 6 o'clock, so it is referring the future time. I will have been sitting here for 10 hours. Okay, so this is indicating what? This is indicating that the work will remain in continuity there in future by this time. Okay, so that is what future perfect continuous, when a work remain in continuity by some point of time, by a particular time there in future. Okay, by December he will have been working here for 10 months. By December, that is indicating the future time. Okay, and then it is regarding for how many times he will be working for 10 months. So, likewise, you have to complete it there in your notebook. Okay, all of you write it there in your notebook, children. Yes. Then the next it is regarding the task given there in the workbook. Yes. So from this, the questions will be given, okay, in the form of verb forms, that you have to supply the correct form of the verb. 3 questions are asked there in grammar. Okay, so one most probably it comes regarding the verb forms. Then it comes regarding the direct and indirect, active and passive. Okay, and then the question comes regarding that of prepositions, modals, and subject verb agreement. Okay, so if this question comes, then you should be in a position to complete. 3 or 4 marks it is asked there in exam. Okay, so complete it. All of you have done? Yes, students, completed or not? Okay, then regarding the workbook, children. Okay, so let me brief you what is given there in unit 1 of the workbook. Let's begin is the name. All of you have completed. Is there any student who has not completed? You use your mic, children. Yes, for responding, use your mic. You are not able. Yes, Kuber, speak loudly. Kuber.
Completed, sir.
Yes, so likewise you have to use your mic. Okay, so let's begin. Is there, are you having workbook, children? Are you having the workbook? How many of you are having the workbook?
No, sir.
You people are not having?
No.
Okay, what about others? So the topics, the grammar topics are like this. Now what is given in the first unit of a workbook? Let me brief you. First of all, one unseen passage is given, okay, and then there are some follow-up questions. This all of you have done, children. All of you have completed this. Is there any student who has not completed?
No, sir.
Yes, students.
Done.
Yeah, provide your response unmuting yourself. All of you have completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now regarding workbook, shall we proceed for the workbook? So let me brief what is given there. Comprehension check. Unseen passage is given. So you have to read the unseen passage and then you have to complete it. Okay. It is regarding the future cars, the self-driving cars, then drones and flying cars. It is regarding this. Okay. So it is based on lesson number 1. That was regarding the future schools. Okay, the fun they had. So in on the same theme, a paragraph is there regarding the future cars, self-driving cars, drones and flying cars. Okay, and then what is given? Questions are given on the basis of that. Okay, then it is given regarding humanoid robot Sophia back in India. A passage is given regarding humanoid robot Sophia back in India. So this is also a passage is there, and you have to complete the passage. And how you will be able to do? You will be first of all you have to read the passage. Then whatever the informations are given, you have to complete that. Okay, children. Then a grammar task is given, so let me write what is the task. Okay, all of you have written this one. So it is regarding fill in the blanks with A for unless. Okay, so I will write the examples given there. You just note it down and try to fill the correct use. I won't be able to assist you. You give me. You give me all the details of the report. I will take this job. The working hours, the working hours suit me. Then the next it is given. He advertises on TV. He will get a lot of publicity. And B is given. It is very cold. We will not have Okay. Yes, children. So I won't be able to assist you. I won't be able to assist you. Blank. You give me all the details. So I won't be able to assist you. What will come? If
Unless.
or unless. What will come?
Unless.
Yes, correct. So
Unless.
I won't be able to assist you unless. I will not be able to assist you unless you give me all the details of the report. Okay. I will take this job. The working
Unless.
hours with me. Yes. What is your response?
Unless.
Unless.
I will take this job.
If.
Yes, if will come. I will take this job if the working. I will take the job if the working hours will suit to me. I will take this job if the working hours. A condition is there. Okay. If the working hours suit me. He advertises on TV. He will get a lot of publicity. Okay. So what will come? If, yes, if he advertises on TV, if he advertises on TV, he will get a lot of publicity. And the next is, it is very cold. We will not have any gas.
Unless.
Unless it is very cold. Unless it is very cold. Unless it is very cold, we will not have any snow. Okay. So likewise, children, one question in the first unit is given regarding this. That is regarding the use of if or unless. You got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then next part it is, let me tell you, questions are given regarding active and a passive voice. One question is given regarding active and a passive voice. So you know that active voice is subject dominated and passive voice is object dominated. Okay. So when you have to change active voice into passive voice, what you have to do? You have to bring the subject of active voice at you have to bring the object at the place of subject, and subject will go at the place of object. So you will understand it with the help of the examples. We will discuss active and passive voice under the different head also. We will discuss it, okay, in a separate class. But as it is given here, so you see, you understand it. Okay, we will discuss it afterwards also, but you see the given question here. I attend the morning prayer. Okay, so this is to be done. Then he is telling
Sir.
that I, yes,
सर हमें इसमें करना क्या है?
active voice is there, you have to change it into passive voice. Okay, you have to change it into passive voice. Okay, then Cheetah wrote a letter. Okay, when you write, the goal was copying the sums. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to change it into
The morning prayer was attended by me.
yeah. change their voice. Change their voice. Okay. So I attend the morning prayer. Here see, I is the subject.
Morning prayer was attended by me.
And morning prayer is the object. The morning prayer is the object. Now when we change active voice into passive
The
voice.
morning prayer was attended by me.
Yes, correct, Suresh Pakare. So the subject will come at the place of object. This will come here. Okay, and the object and the subject will go at the place of object. And the form of the verb will be third and by will be used. So it will become the morning prayer is attended. The morning prayer is attended by me. What it will become? The morning prayer is attended by me. Okay, I attend the morning
The
prayer.
lie was told by him.
Yeah, just a minute, understand it. I attend the morning prayer. So the morning prayer, that is the object, it came at the place of subject. So the morning prayer, then if in active voice it is simple present or simple past, if it is that of simple present or simple past, then it will become is, am, are, was, were plus third form of the verb. Is, am, are, was, were plus third form of the verb it will come. So the morning prayer it came here, then it will be followed by what? It will be followed by is, as it is that of simple present. So the morning prayer is, verb form will remain third. So the morning prayer is attended by me. Okay, likewise you have to done. If it is of present continuous or past continuous, then being is used. Yeah, he is telling a lie. So what will come here?
A lie was told
He
by him.
he was told a lie.
No. A lie is being told by him. A lie is being told by him. A lie is being told by him. So you understand it like this, children. If it is ing, okay, then what will come? Is, am, are, or was, were. Okay, ing plus being. So a lie is being. A lie is being told by him. Being will come. Okay. So a lie is being told by him. Then Sita wrote a letter.
A letter was written by Sita.
A letter was written by Sita.
A letter, Anusa, repeat it. A letter.
A letter was written by
Yes.
Sita.
A letter was written by Sita. A letter was written by Sita. We will discuss it separately. A complete class will be taken on it. As it is a question there, I am briefing you about, okay, active and passive completely. Right from the starting we will discuss. But I am briefing you about the first unit, that of the workbook, what different types of questions are given. So one is, okay, Sita wrote a letter. Sita wrote a letter, this is of simple past. So a letter is the object. Object will come at the place of subject. So a letter, as we discussed, is, am, are, was. In case of present, simple present and simple past plus third form. So a letter, Sita wrote a letter, this is of past. So with letter what will come? A letter was. Form of the verb third. A letter was written by Sita. So what it became? A letter was written by Sita. Is it clear to you, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So simple past, if it is given, was, simple past if it is object you have to bring at the place of subject, subject you have to take at the place of object, then was, were plus third form plus by. So was, were. If singular subject is there, you have to take was. If plural subject is there, you have to take were. Sita wrote, they wrote a letter. For example, they wrote a letter. So, but here the verb will follow later. So a letter was written by them. A letter was written by them. Okay, they wrote letters. Letters were written by them. If the object is plural, then the verb form will also be plural. So letters were wrote by them likewise. Is it clear to you, children?
Yes, sir.
And the next, the boy was copying the sums. Now, children, what I
The sums was copied by the boy.
just a minute. It is ing. Okay, so it is past continuous. It is past continuous. If it is present continuous and past continuous, I told you that the object will come at the place of subject, subject will go at the place of object, and then what will, okay, was, were plus being. Okay, so the sums, what will
The
come?
The
sums
sums
being
were
copied
copied
by
by the boy.
Yeah, the sums were being copied by the boy. Now the sums, our object is a plural. So as the object is a plural, so verb form will also be plural. So what it will become? The sums were being copied by the boy. The sums were being copied by the boy. You have understood it or not?
Understood, sir.
Okay, so how the situation is? If it is a simple present, if it is a simple past, then what you have to do? Object at the place of subject, subject at the place of object is am, are, was, were plus third form of the verb. If it is ing, if it is continuous, present continuous or past continuous, okay, then what will come is am, are, was, were plus being plus third form. It means in ing, it means in continuous, you have to use being. Okay, now if it is perfect, present perfect, then being is used. Okay, so likewise, let me give some example of that. He has done his work. He has done his work. So object is his work. So his work will come at the place of subject. He will become the object. So his work. Now I told you that being will be used here. So his work has been done by him.
His work has been done by me.
His work has been done by him. His work has been done by him. His work has been done by him. You have understood this or not? Yes, children? Tell me if you have understood or not. And write it. All of you have written this? All of you have written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one, it is regarding active and passive. Okay, let me give some more examples. You write all these, children. Then you have to done. You write all this. So Sita sings a song. What it will become? Yes, children.
A song was sung by the Sita. By Sita.
Sita sings a song. Anamika, this is simple present. Okay. So
A song was sing by Sita.
yes, Resh, what will come?
A song was singed by Sita.
Sita sings a song. So a song is
A
sang
song
by
was
Sita.
sung.
A song is sang by Sita. If it is simple present, then the verb form also that of simple present you have to use. Okay, so Sita sings a song. A song will come at the a song is the object, so it will come at the place of subject. Subject will go at the place of object. So a song is sang by Sita. If the sentence is that of past, then you have to use was. But it is that of present, so you have to use verb form that of present. So a song is sang by Sita. Now the mason is building the wall.
The
It is
wall
present.
is built by
What
mason.
will come?
The wall is built by mason.
The mason is building the wall. The wall is being. Ing is there. Present
Yes, sir.
continuous. Okay. So the wall is being. What will, if any present continuous or past continuous, being will come. So the wall is being. The wall is being. The verb form will be third. So the wall is being built by the mason. The wall is being built by the mason. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
wall is being. Now peon opened the gate. This is that of the past.
The gate was opened by peon.
Yes. The gate was opened by the peon. The gate was opened by the peon. So now you understood the difference that of a
Yes,
simple
sir.
present and simple past. If simple present you have to change, then you have to use verb that of simple present. If simple past you have to change, then that of simple past. As it is, Sita sings a song. So a song is sang by Sita. Okay, the peon opened the gate. The gate was opened by the peon. The mason is building. This is of present continuous. The mason is building the wall. The wall is being built by the mason. The boys were helping the wounded man. It is of past continuous. Past continuous. Some boys were helping the wounded man. So the wounded man, what will come? The wounded man.
Was being helped by some boys.
The wounded man was being helped by some boys. The wounded man was being helped by some boys. He will finish the work in a fortnight. So what is the object? The work. So the work will come at the place of subject. The work will be finished. In future it will come, will be. The work will be finished in a fortnight. The work will be.
The work will be finished in the fortnight.
Yes, correct. So likewise you have to do, children. Okay. Likewise, the changes are to be made by you. Okay. So will you be able to complete? Likewise, one example it is given
Yes, sir.
here. One question is given here related to active and passive. That I have discussed. Then children, the other question we will discuss in detail. Active and passive we will discuss in one or two classes we will take, and we will discuss regarding it. Then it is given regarding adverb. Okay. So what is adverb? That defines the verb. That defines the verb. Okay.
Sir, what is the syllabus?
Yes. What you are asking, Suresh?
Sir, what is the syllabus?
Syllabus I have given already. Okay, 3 lessons each in both the textbooks. Okay, 3 points. First 3 points, first 3 lessons in both the textbooks. Okay, that I have. You can consult your friends.
Okay, sir.
So suddenly, angrily, possibly, rapidly. Okay, he stopped rapidly. Okay, so in what manner he stopped? Rapidly. Okay, so likewise it defines the verb. So adverbs are given. Okay, so you read regarding adverbs. An adverb describes an action. It describes the verb. It describes the verb. Is it clear to you? Syllabus I will provide there in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so you understood about it. Regarding adverb, for example,
Yes,
sudden. The adverb is suddenly. Angry, angrily. He reacted angrily. So he reacted. Reacted is verb. How he reacted? He reacted angrily. So what adverb is doing? Adverb is describing. It is defining the verb. Is it clear to you, children?
Yes, sir.
So one is given regarding adverbs. So you should know what are adverbs. What is adverbs? You should be able to identify adverb. Is it clear to you? Then it is given regarding prefix and suffix. Prefix and suffix. For example, misuse. Okay, misuse. So if we add something before, mis is prefix. Misuse. It is used before use, misuse. Okay. Disagree. So dis is what? Prefix. It is used before agree, disagree. So this is prefix. And what is the suffix? Enjoy, enjoyment. Meant, this is suffix. So when we add after a word something, then that is a suffix. When we add something before to make it a meaningful sentence, then it is prefix. As we used miss before use, misuse. Okay, and as we used ment before after agreement. So regarding prefix and suffix is given. Okay, so you have understood what is given there in first unit of workbook.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the class is already, the time is up. So what is given? The use of unless and if is given. Then active and passive is given in first unit. Then your this prefix, suffix and adverbs. Okay, so you prepare all these
Yes,
well
sir.
in the first unit, that of workbook. Okay.
Yes, sir.